Alright, so, see, it is next day, and we got this thing spawned in. I couldn't think of anything to do in like a normal, like, video format as far as fighting this thing. So I'm just gonna wrap it here into, never mind. It is actually probably going to need to be because I don't know exactly what number of actual... Yeah, forget I said anything, and instead pretend like this is an amazing continuation to whatever other video I put it in. Yeah, exactly. Or at least the mega tanks are really good versus this thing. Couple widgets and laurels, 20 years in bars. Alright.
The next day.
Okay. So, let's see. It is the next day. Yep, the next day. Which obviously means that it's time to collect all of this stuff. Yeah. Although that's gonna be an hour and a half off, so that's gonna take a little bit. Or, you know, a lot bit or something. Make a couple widgets and stuff. Collect all this as well. And I think I want to make sure to not spend any widgets for now, if possible. So I'll just buy another cryo trooper, and can't buy any of the later stuff there. I'll get one of these. Then I'll get a couple of scouts. I want to get, like, you know, more of those, I guess. I don't know. And got the turrets going again. And the turret, yeah. Yeah, okay. Now, for the important part, farmed up so many teeth, or, you know, a bunch of teeth. No, I don't need to collect that yet. I will be fine without collecting that. Instead, I will just start these up. I'll go here. So, you're sure? Yes, LT, I'm sure that the Bigfoots won't mutiny and enslave us all to work in their fields as indentured servants. Okay, fine, I believe you. But if they rise up and conquer humanity, I warn you, I'm gonna be the guy who sells everyone out and lives in comfort as a favored slave. I'm too young and pretty to be a sharecropper. Alright. Sir, lookouts report another wave of Spiderwasps approaching the Outpost at disturbing speeds. Perfect. This is the Bigfoot's chance to show off their stuff. A titanic battle between big hairy beasts and scary insect-like things right in our outpost? If this weren't a matter of life and death, I'd be kind of excited. Or at least starting another betting pool. Whoever wins, we lose. Wait, no. The bigfoots work for me. I win. Alright. So, I'm going to turn this off because I don't think I need it to be active anymore. Instead, I will go over here and start up one of those. Get the steel running. I'm going to fight the Spiderwasps. I'm going to introduce them to the maulers. The regular bigfoots, not so scary, but the maulers, very scary. I mean, I guess I do decent damage, but not enough to really warrant using them when I can use the other guys. Because the checker strike is just so much better. Alright. Should be some nice, quick, and easy combat here. Realistically. As long as not too much poison is taken. Alright. Wowie! Did you see that? Those bigfoots can really fight. Gotta hand it to you, Zoe. They did a good job. Maybe Floyd's right. Maybe they are more than just annoying fraidy cat eating machines. Finally, I get to say I told you so. Don't gloat, Floyd. It doesn't suit you. Oh, I gotta build a spider robot at the machine shop, huh? After analyzing traces of poison from a spiderwasp stinger I extracted from a bigfoot's paw, I've been able to determine the exact species and their likely whereabouts. What does that have to do with me? I've already explained this. In order to lure the Spiderwasps out of their burrows and capture one for study, I need you to wear this spider suit and stand in the coordinates I've provided. Didn't you say Spiderwasps took their prey back to their queen as food after paralyzing them with the most painful sting imaginable? Make sure when you're in the costume to wave all 8 spider appendages in order to appear as appetizing as possible. I'll be waiting nearby with a tranquilizer dart, I assure you. You'll have at least a 40% chance of survival. Couldn't help it over here, y'all. I've been working on a little side project. Details ain't important, but it involves giant spider robots. If y'all help me make this prototype, you can use it to wrangle a spider wasp. What else is Zoe doing in your spare time? Okay, so we gotta go to the machine shop, which has no actual progress available. Meaning it's time to prepare to wait for another however long it takes. But once this quest line is completed, or more completed, somewhere in the completed territory, I imagine things will be a lot better. Okay, time to go check on ancient ruins. Alright, that marks, I believe 7 days since the last ancient sentinel spawn, so looks like it's gonna be an 8-day spawn timer. As everyone, everyone's favorite type of spawn timer. The type that takes so long as to let other people kill the boss 3 times in the time that you're waiting for it to respawn for the first time. Sounds about right, though. Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, whatever would I do if I didn't have the ability to sit around and do nothing for more than a week? Clearly. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep doing the I already did that one, okay. There's one more here though. I gotta do this one, right? Alright, now it's time to fight some silver wolves real quickly with these guys, and I'll bring a tank for SP anyways. That. And then, once these silver wolves are down, should be it. Alright, whatever. We'll just go with suppressed anyways. We'll finish the bus with the tank in a moment. And it'll work out just fine. Quite nice, in fact. Sandworms. Time to do the classic sandworm. Hopefully not losing anything strat by using only the most tanky of units. And then still, somehow, not killing the worm in 2 shots either. Because, you know, that's just that cool. Just that cool. This one will be dead in 2 shots, so... well... in 1 more shot. Yeah. Down to about half HP. Half HP. Got another worm down, okay. And then it's gonna get hit with the acid, of course. And I'm gonna hope that doesn't take much more damage, because it is low. Quite low. 112. 88. Yeah. 875 hit points, and got down to 88 of them from those sandworms there. Sandworms are pretty annoying like that. I will agree and say, or whatever. So, waiting on this to promote for now still. So, you know, started the promotion. I thought it was a 2-day promotion, but maybe it wasn't. But anyways, it's time to go decimate the local ecology as usual. Because ecology is here for the decimating, I guess. And that didn't die, okay, so I'm Going to have to use the large attack. Kill that. And that should finish that, and now we'll go with burn. Burn damage, yeah. I mean, it's not quite one-tapping them. I mean, it's not like really expected to one-tap them, because unless it crits or unless it burns, it is not going to be one-tapping all of them. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna make use of what I've got, because it's pretty good to have. I don't know. Take out that thing, and I think that will, yeah, there we go. No teeth though. Well, that's unfortunate. I head to the ocean. I head to the fishing grounds. I'm gonna see that there's no monster groupers spawned in. Monster groupers have a chance of dropping 2 teeth from their encounter. So actually really nice if they could ever spawn in, you know, but doesn't seem like they have. Doesn't seem like they have. Eastern Wastes, I think it'll happen. Eastern Wastes happens once we get to level 55, which is gonna be kind of a ways off at this point. You know, kind of far enough off that yeah. So prestige does exist, right? But issue with that is past the missions and stuff, people who do not have like an absurd amount of nanopods to spend on, like, you know, Morgan's houses or whatever, are kind of getting shafted there. Takes a you know, 1 million additional XP after hitting 56 in order to get 1 radio tech. It's kind of rough, if you know what I mean. I mean, really rough. So I'm gonna hope, right, I can manage to scrounge up 1 million XP before the next level cap increase hits with the game. Remember? That's the hope, right? Those are teeth. I'll be needing those for a while to actually repair the fish. Because the fish suffered really, quite a lot of damage in the last one. I guess the boys are only 24-hour healed promotion then, huh? This was literally yesterday that I did that I lost all the fish that promoted the boys after. Alright, whatever. Just gonna keep on fighting the... No, come on. Put it in the right spot, please. Keep on fighting. Eventually you'll get there. Eventually. Eventually, but not quite yet. Alright, one more thing here now. Oh, we'll grab this. Grab the tanks. Fire the cannon. Or the death laser, I mean. Fire the missiles. More laser. Rockets. Acid. Yes, thank you very much for the suppression. Game. I will gladly take a suppression, I guess, at this point. So why not, right? And there are no more encounters to kill at Bogan's house. Okay then. Well, could clear out the encounters at my base, but oh yeah, I got this, which is like actually kind of nice, even though it's only 50 XP every 5 minutes or something, but you know, it's still decent, I think. Decent enough, I don't know. Decent enough to not be, you know, outright terrible. Maybe. Well, anyways, I could do the Reef Bandits. And I will do the Reef Bandits here real quickly. Get hit with the torpedoes now in a second. Was the yeah. And then try and kill this unit. And fail apparently. Fail. 3 health. I'll pass on I'll pass on letting that slide or whatever. Not going to. Silver wolves are back already? Wow. Thought I already cleared them out. Well, let's see. Do I need to get SP on anything here that is not? Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. gonna go for it with these guys. So I do need them to be ready for the boss strike whenever that comes around. Can't exactly speed run to level 56 to get the trebuchet though, can I? I mean, I can try, right? But issue being, I am not a mammoth or whatever. Issue being, I'm not a mammoth or whatever. Alright, well, I can manage with the current dead fish. And I'll just have to farm more teeth as always at this point, because apparently teeth is the one resource that you don't get in any significant amounts from any of the bosses. I mean, technically skulls you do get in similar amounts of teeth. The thing with skulls is I don't ever seem to be spending them on like anything, except for, you know, maybe raiders or something. But most of the raiders kinda not worth getting. Like maybe the skirmisher would be, but you know, he's nanopod unit. This guy is just a grenadier again, or you know, grenade type thing. This guy, he was actually worth, but he also doesn't have a skull cost anyways, so no. Fire breather, he does like no damage at all. Maybe if there's a fire mod, he'd be okay, but at the same time, there's other fire-based units in the vehicles tab, known as these, or these. So yeah. Yeah. So that's gonna be the end of this for now. Until, of course, the mission is ready to actually, do